This marketing training shows you the tools that you have to market yourself and how to use these tools to automate your business and convert more leads with less effort. We'll go over how to set up your automated lead responses for your lead sources to send videos to leads instantly when they request info from your website. You can also automate your drip campaigns to maintain regular contact with your database through emails, newsletters, and even text messages. We put artificial intelligence to work for you with our AI bot. This feature lets you take care of what's most important while your incoming leads are qualified and converted to appointments. Wise Agent's marketing tools make it easy for you to keep in touch with your past clients and new leads. Printed mailings, also known as snail mail, are making a comeback according to some. Let's check out our letters feature. From your marketing dropdown, click on Letters. Here you'll be able to create your letter from scratch or use one of our stock letters in the system. Click on the Wise Agent Letters dropdown and select the letter you'd like to send. You'll then be brought to another page where a pop-up will remind you to add any information in any placeholder sections. Simply click OK, and then all the contact will populate here. In any section with a bracket, you'll want to make sure that you are making those changes. In this section, you'll also be able to add in any additional information. Simply just put your cursor over where you'd like the information to go and type any content. You can also add images. From this image icon, click on Browser Server, which will then pull in all the stock images you have saved in your image gallery. You do also have the option to upload a new photo here or pick one of the existing ones. If you're emailing this letter, you can also add a YouTube video. Simply click on the YouTube icon and copy and paste your full YouTube URL. Another option is to add a call to action button. This will be the button that somebody can click on to be brought directly to a specific URL, typically a website. Once you've made all the changes on any of the content and you're ready to use the letter, give the letter a name. If you'd like to update it from the one we've already given, you can also choose to change the group and then click Save Changes. Suppose you want to make any additional changes. In that case, you can click on Show Letter Settings, and here you'll be able to edit any of the font sizes, your salutation options, your branding options, and any legal information you need to show on the footer. Once you've made any changes here, simply click on Save Letter Settings, and now you have the option to print this in a Word doc or PDF. Simply scroll down, select your group of contacts, and click one of the options here. You will also have the option to search your contact list for any categories or specific sources, or you can also click on this advanced option if you would like to narrow it down more based on the rank or status. Once you're done with this letter, you can click on the Return to Letter list, which will bring you back to this page. Now, if you're choosing to email this letter, you can simply click on the email icon here, and that will bring you to our email contacts page, where the letter will automatically be pulled in and you'll be able to send to your contacts here. If you are emailing this and would like to make any additional changes, here's where you're going to do so. You will still have the option to add in different images, a video, or a call to action button. We do also have placeholders, so if you'd like it to be addressed to a specific placeholder, as well as change any of the font, the size, and the color as well, you can. With our letters, you'll also be able to use them in our drip campaigns. The most popular marketing tool included with your account is our drip campaigns. Click on your marketing dropdown and click on Drip Campaigns. Once you're on the drip campaign page, your screen will look a little bit different if you have yet to start a drip campaign. Simply click on the Start option and then you'll be brought to a page that looks like this. From here, you're going to click on Add Program option, which will bring you to a section to choose the drip campaign you'd like to start. There are two different options. The first option would be to create your custom program, where you will fill out all of the content on your own, select the number of events you would like, whether you want the drip campaign to be a fixed date campaign. The other option is to use our stock programs. Simply click on the radio button next to the Add Stock Program, and then you'll be able to select something from our drop-down here. There are a few different options in here, such as 10 days, 12 touch, 6 touches, and even an 8 touch campaign. For this example, I'm going to select the 6 touch buyer. Once you've selected the drip campaign you'd like to use, go ahead and click Next, which will then bring you to step 2. If you're using our stock campaigns, this information will automatically populate for you. However, you can still customize it by clicking in here and then simply typing. If you are creating a drip campaign from scratch, you will want to ensure that the name and the description are also filled out. Some other options here are to select a specific color. This color is the color that shows on the calendar for this particular program. It does default to white, however, you can change it to be a brighter color if you'd like. You can also choose to start clients on specific days of the week, or if you'd also like to exclude weekends. The most important section on this page is the auto send option. Making sure that this is selected will ensure that the drip campaigns are automatically sent out for you. If this is not selected, you will have to come into the campaign itself and manually select the contacts to push them out. So making sure that this is selected will help you manage your time better. Once you're done with step 2, you're going to go ahead and click next, and that will then bring you to step 3, which is editing and making any changes for any of the action plans we have set up. Here you can tell we're on event 1 out of 6, and it will pull in all the event details. You'll see your dates from the start will be 0, and then you will have the option to change the preferred time. You can also assign it to a specific team member, and then you'll have your actions set up. Most of the actions set up with our stock campaigns will be a send an email. However, you will have different options to change to. Or if you're creating your own, you can select the different options here. For the first event, we'll go over how to send the email. Again, the subject line will automatically populate for you. However, you can make any changes on the drip campaign. If you are working as a team, you will want to make sure that you are selecting your branding, or if you have a different branding that you send out to your specific campaigns, make sure that you are choosing that from this drop down here. It is really important that when creating one of our stock programs that you are reading through all of the content. Some of the different campaigns will have fill in the blanks where you will need to put in your information. Just like anybody else's in the system, this will be fully customizable. You will have the same toolbar where you can change the different tools, the sizing, and of course if you want to change any colors. You also have the options to add in any additional images, YouTube, and a call to action button. If you'd like to replace one of the images that we have here, you can simply double click on that image, and then the same steps would follow. Click on Browse Server, which will then bring you into an image gallery, where you can select any of the images you already have. Making sure you are going through each event will be highly beneficial. Another action in this dropdown is to email or print a letter. Simply click an email letter and select the letter you would like to send. So if you do have those saved letters in the system, you will have the option to send those here. Another option would be to send a text message. If you are using our texting feature, you can send a text message here. Type in your message here, and we have the option to add in first and last name placeholders for your text messages and a video or image. If you are adding a video or image, it is recommended that you send yourself a test text just to make sure that the text message looks okay before sending it to your clients. Simply type in your mobile number and click send. Another action type you can select would be to call on the phone. This allows you to create a call script, and if you check this box off here, all the contacts including the drip campaign will automatically be added to your calls list the day this event is scheduled to perform. Make sure that you are going through each drip campaign before clicking next. Here you'll be able to click preview and see what the drip campaign will look like with your branding. Once you make all the changes in all the events, the last step in here is to add your contacts. Here you'll see the start date on the top. So if you want this to start at a specific day, you can go ahead and change that here. Next, you'll have your contacts list. You will have the option to send out specific categories, a specific source, and again, if you click on Advanced, you will have more search options. Otherwise, you will go ahead and select the group of contacts. Once you scroll to the bottom, you'll go ahead and click Finish, adding the contacts to that drip campaign. Once you are done adding all of your contacts, click Exit, and it will bring you back to this page here. This section here will show you all of the active programs that you have. It'll show the color, the name of the campaign, the number of events, how many contacts are in that program, and if you did want to add additional contacts, you can do so here. There are different options for adding and removing contacts from your drip campaign. From this section here, you can click on Active Contacts. You will have the option to add in additional contacts or remove any of the ones currently in there. Another way of doing this is directly from your contacts list. Here, you can add or remove contacts in bulk to a specific drip campaign. Simply select the list of contacts you'd like to add and select Add to Marketing Program from the Actions dropdown. You can click Remove from the Marketing Program if you'd like to remove them. On a contact summary page, you will also have an option to do it there. From the contact summary page, if you scroll down on the left-hand side of the marketing option, that will show you any program they're in. From the contact summary page, you can set up repeating or scheduled emails. Simply click on the email icon here, type in your email, and then you'll have the option to schedule it for a later date or time. You can also enable it to repeat daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. This is helpful if you want to schedule an anniversary, a birthday, or even a home sale date email. Next, we're going to talk about leads. The lead rules is something you can set up when you are receiving leads from outside sources automatically. Once on your lead rules page, you'll see a list of all the current lead rules you have set up and what sources they are set up for. To create a new lead rules on a new source, simply click on the plus sign here, and then from the lead source dropdown, select lead source. Here you'll also be able to add in that drip campaign, so anytime a contact comes in under the specific lead source, they'll automatically be added to this drip program. You can also add them to particular categories, your call list, and set up a notification email or text message to let you know that they received the lead from a specific source. Some other options in here would be to set up an email response. The email response will automatically go to your contact once the lead has entered the system. Using our texting feature, you can also set up a text response to go out. In addition to texting, we do also have our AI bot. This AI bot feature will start texting your clients when the contact has entered the system. You'll then get a notification once the lead has been converted and is ready for the transaction. In addition to that, we do also have our distributions. If you are working as a team, you have different options to distribute leads to your specific agents. Some possibilities would be round robin, or if you also select particular days of the week, zip codes, or pricing to be assigned to a particular agent. Once you have all this information saved, click on the Save option, and then you'll see your lead rule here. If you need to make any changes to any lead rules that are currently set up, click on the Edit option, or you can toggle any of these here. Thanks for watching.